So welcome back to Top Mzansi Entertainment. Now it just seems like legal issues keep following MAMKHIZE. This week and the past week, it's just been issues coming up with MAMKHIZE. Now we all know that there was a raid this past week at a homes in Pietermaritzburg and Durban. Now it has now been reported that there were dozens of firearms found in her home during the raid. We all know MAMKHIZE. She's a successful businesswoman and a reality star, and also owns like a football club, right? So she's recently found herself just in a legal controversy because of this. First, the issue of just like SARS coming into raid, and secondly, the firearms now being discovered at a property. Now, the discovery of these firearms has led to a widespread speculation, as well as a heightened public interest in the circumstances surrounding the raid and its potential implications for MAMKHIZE's reputation and career. Now, the raid took place in the past week, as I've mentioned, and was carried out by the police, SACPs, as part of an ongoing investigation. At this point, it's been reported that authorities have not yet fully confirmed, right, the extent of the firearms discovered at MAMKHIZE's residence, but multiple reports indicates that it's about approximately 40 weapons, including handguns, rifles, and automatic weapons, which were found throughout the property in various locations in the property. Now, the discovery has raised immediate questions regarding the legality of the firearms and whether MAMKHIZE had the proper licensing and documentation for each weapon. And I think this is where really the issue is with the questions. It's just like, what is she doing with all these firearms? Are they illegal? And all of that. So MAMKHIZE is like owns a construction company amongst other things, which is Zikulisa Group, and really known for her lavish lifestyle, and her presence in the entertainment world, including her reality show, but obviously with all these recent legal issues, the raids, have put her, in a new and potentially damaging light, specifically with these now, like owing SARS, allegedly, and now the discovery of firearms. And so the most immediate concern really, arising from the raid is whether the firearms found at MAMKHIZE's home were legally obtained and registered. Under the South African law, the ownership of firearms is really tightly regulated, by the Firearms Control Act of 2000, which mandates that individuals must obtain licenses for any firearms they wish to possess. Okay, and now these licenses are subject to very strict criteria, including background checks, mental fitness evaluations for the person wanting to be given a license, and a valid reason for firearm ownership. For example, self-defense, hunting. Some people want firearms for sport shooting, right? So failure to comply with these regulations can result in severe legal consequences, including criminal charges, right? We're talking serious stuff here, hefty fines, and even imprisonment. So in cases where firearms are found to be unregistered or possessed illegally, the penalties can be very severe. We're talking like sentences up to 15 years in prison for an unlawful possession of firearms. It is really serious, guys. Like, it is not to be taken lightly. So should MAMKHIZE's firearms be found to have been unlawfully obtained, or if she's found to have failed to comply, or rather properly register them, then she could face significant legal consequences. Now, if the investigation reveals any links to criminal activity, such as the use of firearms in maybe like illicit activities or in the commission of like violent crimes, the consequences could be even more severe, right? And so the discovery of these firearms at her home has really sent shockwaves rather through South African media and social circles, given her celebrity status. And many members of the public have expressed shock and disbelief at this development, with some questioning how MAMKHIZE a successful businesswoman and TV personality could find herself in such a predicament. Of course, on social media, the news have gone viral, which is like people, different reactions, essentially, different reactions and concerns over her legal situation. And, allegedly maybe a potential criminal involvement. It's just people speculating on social media. So, yeah, guys, we will wait to see what actually happens next as the investigation unfolds. Maybe MAMKHIZE, will end up, addressing all of these allegations and clearing the air and maybe giving a clear explanation of, what's happening with the firearms discovered at her home. If she has legal documentation for these for these firearms and licenses. Yeah, we wait to see. At this point, she has not said anything. She's not addressed anything. But it's quite sad. It's like, all these legal issues are just mounting, On one end, it did cross my mind that perhaps, they are trying to get everything, any potential illegal something that MAMKHIZE might be up to, or might, maybe not up to intentionally, but whatever misstep that she might find herself having done, maybe they just want to bring everything to just take her down. Because if you remember, MAMKHIZE has been through back and forth in court over SARS, what's the correct word, over owing SARS, right, the tax man. It's not a new thing. So maybe there haven't been, I don't know, this is just my speculation. I'm not saying this is the case, or I don't know the facts, but I'm just saying it's just it seems to me maybe they're trying to get everything, maybe at this time around, because it seems like she's been able to get off the other cases, and maybe this time they just want to pin her down, make sure that she doesn't get off. I don't know. This is just in my head. And also as a movie fanatic, sometimes you see these things play out in the movies. I don't know, guys. But anyway, that's it for now. That's it for me. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think of all of these issues that MAMKHIZE is finding herself in and having to deal with? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for engagement. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take care.